What's up, Urban? You caught me eating my Chick-fil-A. PayPal this morning. Yeah, it probably is. I'm out here by the airport. I don't even know what it looks like. I hadn't even checked the signal. And it may not even be on Wi-Fi. What's up, Jaffa? I'm just getting out by the airport. It's a big ass fire right there. They're at a refinery. I don't know. I hope the hell that's. I hope they're burning something off and it ain't nothing's caught on fire. Oh, there's the fire truck. So it must be the damn refinery caught on fire. Or no, actually it was a brush fire. That's a hell of a note to put a damn start a damn brush fire right here by a damn refinery. Crazy. Yeah, looks like a fire got out or something. And there's a big oil gas refinery right back there. They was right there by it, so that'd have been a hell of a note if that had caught fire. I'm just cruising by the old airport. It used to be an old World War II air base that they converted into an airport. Yeah, it's in fact you can't see it, but there's a bunch of Lear jets out. Some I don't know what those are. Looks like Pipers over there. Those are all new buildings going up right there. So yeah, it must be taking off. This is the bigger of the city that I go to most of the time. This is not our territory. We're just up the road. About 10 miles is where our medical territory starts. Emergency services. It's them damn urban bumps. But if it's choppy, I probably didn't look to see if I'm on my truck's got a cradle point in it that boosts the signal. I don't know if I'm on it or not. I know we just went to a weather meeting and we're gonna get about 5 to 6 inches of rain Thursday. So that's gonna be a fun day. But Joff, I'm gonna have the website up and running. I'm hoping. I try to do a little bit at a time, so I'm hoping I can have it up and going completely by the end of the week. I've been adding my boxes and packs, and I'm working on the pack side of it now. Then I got to get my merchandise. I got my t-shirts and all. I just got to get some of them put up there. So that fire, that's a big ass fire. Then we got a solar plant. About a 1,000-acre solar plant right out here on the left. I'm surprised they didn't call us for that. Should get my drone up and fly it. In fact, there's a mental hospital between here. I think it's an old mental hospital. You can't really see. You can see the buildings off to the left, or the right. It's a mental hospital right there. Old-timey one from the 70s. I think it's a drug rehab now. Yeah, I tell you what, I could go for some more ribs. I can eat ribs every day of the week. I can live off of ribs. I'm just too damn lazy to cook them myself. Yeah, it used to be an old mental hospital back in the 70s and 80s. That's where they put all the crazy people. And then they changed it. I believe it is a in-house. It's not voluntary. I think it's. I think you're committed there for so long now. It's a drug rehab facility. Damn, I can smell rubber burning. They must have burnt the shit out of something. Oh, it got loose up there. Yeah. Damn. Right behind the refinery, actually. Actually, a big ass Miller Brewing's probably going. Well, they used to say they were going to come over here to the right, but it used to be a carpet place that made the Mohegan carpet, Mohawk carpet, or something like that. Shaw Industries. They're still a little bit here, right there to the right. And then Taurus, I know you guys know about Taurus, the gun manufacturer. They just built a big $8 to $10 million plant, and it just opened up not too long ago. But that's not my home base. My home base is down here, or up here towards the north. So Urban, when are we gonna do the Fairfield? We need to do a Fairfield baseball off. No, I'm not a vet. No. Java, can you get your hands on those Fairfield boxes? In fact, you're probably gonna hear my radio going nuts in a little bit. We got ambulances down everywhere. We need to, and I need to get Jaffa one. I need to send one to Jaffa. Usually at Walgreens. I'll send you one. Hell, it may be cheaper. I'm a little closer. Then we need to get like we need to go to maybe a 4 to 5 people stream and just do them all at the same time. I don't give a damn if it confuses people or not. Hell, just being from Canada confuses people. I may lose or may connection may go choppy from around here. Yeah, go down to the toy aisle. Most every Walgreens has them. They're sitting right there on the thing. That was a cool ass pack off. I still think that Funkin and Urban seeded them boxes. I tell you, to have 2 boxes to have football, baseball, basketball, and hockey in them was weird. I have yet to. Now I have pulled 1 basketball card out of a baseball box, but that is it. I've never pulled anything else. What's up, Jay's Mix? That was a weird box. I couldn't believe that. Now I figured when Urban, when you pulled yours and you had 1 or 2, I could believe that. But damn, fucking having half of the damn, yeah, Jaffa. They're normally if it's a baseball box, it's all baseball. I've never seen a hockey box. I've seen the football, the baseball, and the basketball. Now I've got 1 basketball that I don't have listed on the site yet, but I've got 1 basketball, and I picked that up from Target. The rest of them I get from Walgreens. So in fact, I'll probably, when I get back into this little city here, no, what it is I don't know how. I'd like to go in there and tour their facility. I don't know if it's just got like rows of people that have bins and they just grab stacks of cards and puts in there, or if they got like a sort machine. I mean, the cards, 90%, actually I'll even go 95% are not damaged. I mean, you'll run across one that's got a crease in it. But for the most part, my corners are pretty much always intact. So I don't know if it's a sorting machine or if it's just somebody doing it. But me and Urban looked online, and it's a big ass facility. It's probably 40 or 50,000 square foot building that they're in. You know, they catch flack, but man, I tell you, they do a lot more than just baseball cards and football cards. They do the Pokemons and all that stuff. I got to get me a new damn truck mount so it don't bounce as much. This is one of them cheap ass ones. I was gonna go, and I may still go over to Alabama and look at that that binder with all the cards in it for $50. There's got to be something in there worth of shit. In fact, I found another 2 lots of those Patch Autos. I'm probably gonna oh yeah, now these roads here are straight, but they're loaded with state patrol, which they ain't. I'm in my government vehicles. They won't fool with me. This is not an interstate. This is one that's like right below an interstate, where it's like a 4-lane divide. But yeah, Urban. So I got my eyes on 2 more Patch Auto lots. One's 12 cards and the other one's like 15 cards. So I got to figure out. In fact, what was funny was after I got off with you, Urban, I went on to Twitter, and our buddy DMN, apparently I missed his tweet. Dude, he had some kick butt cards, and I missed a lot of them. What's up, Dearman? He had some, what was it he got? I know I picked up an Atlanta Braves Patch Auto. I don't remember who the guy is. And then I picked up 2 more cards, but I missed a lot of them. In fact, I hope he goes live today, or goes on, you know, starts posting another batch today. I'm gonna try to catch it before everybody else does, because I mean, he just had some unreal cards. He had basketball. Let's see, we did basketball, football, and baseball. I usually buy about $5 to $12 a day with him. I need to cut back, quit spending money. Hey, so Urban, I don't know if you heard about it, but yeah, this was a guy. I'll have to go back and look at his name. It was somebody, I don't recall his name. Let me look. Let me see if I can pull it up on my tablet while I'm driving. But we had to fire 30 of our new state patrols last week. I don't have Twitter on this, but yeah, we fired 30 state patrols last week, and one of them was based out of the base where I'm going now. They actually all were cheating. They were new graduates, and they cheated on the speeding test. It was an online test apparently, and they all were doing Snapchat. It's DMN Takeover. I believe that's correct, if Urban's still on. Like D as in David, M as in Mary, N as in Nancy, and then Takeover. He does cards every day. He'll go on there for about 2 or 3 hours and just list like lots after lots. Yeah. And you just pick whichever card you want. I mean, he's got it, and he's a good guy. I mean, he gets my packages to me pretty regular. In fact, I should have something in the mail. I got to put my damn Twitter on this damn thing. Why I don't have it on here. So I see Dearman's around. Twitter. Let's see, Twitter. But Jaffa, to be honest, that's where I buy a lot of my cards these days. Yeah, he's got like, it's from Minnesota. And if you go back and look now, if you go back and look at some of the cards that he's got, and if you want to buy them, you just basically put down there in the, as a response, you just say sold that card. Anything that he's not doing live that's left over, you get a 10% discount. Urban, you at home today, or are you working? There's also another one I buy from, but I don't remember his name off the top of my head neither. I'm trying to enter this damn Twitter account while I'm going down the damn road, but hey, they say it just needs to be hands-free. Well, it's hands-free. I need to start doing some live drone video. I had to fly a drone yesterday for our new helipad. We're putting in helicopter service. We're putting in, and I should have. I forgot about it. I should have flown that live yesterday. Yeah, used to Jaffa. Used to before YouTube started their BS crap. There's State Patrol right there turning around there in front of on somebody. Used to you could go live directly from the drone, and so as what the drone saw, you saw. You didn't have to go through me or anything like that. And you know, then they pushed it back to 1,000 viewers. But now since I hit that, I need to check and see if I can actually go live from the drone. I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, I haven't tried that, but I'm gonna try it here shortly. In fact, here I'm gonna show you guys this. I showed Urban, but I'll show you Jaffa. So I've got my eyes set right here on this building, and the middle building is small enough. If that's a little old black lady, she's got a clothing store in there. If she ever folds, I'm gonna look at getting that building right there. It can't be that much. Over here on the left, I don't know how your camera's showing, but that one right there used to be a tattoo shop, and it's got a wall. You couldn't do a card shop because it's got a wall right back behind there. But that's the one that's ideal. This I think is a little tile place that somebody's got that they just store like tile and flooring and stuff. So I'm hoping I can get that one right there. If she ever folds, I watch her pretty much. You know, this is a little old bitty. This is probably about a 7,000, maybe 7,500 population area, and of course I know I wouldn't be doing good on walk-ins. No, I would lease it if anything. But I know I wouldn't do much on walk-ins. But like I told Urban, for me to be able to do breaks, like, you know, and get in good with that, I got to have fiber internet. And being right here in town, this is the ideal location to have the stable connection. So I'm watching that little ass building. Like I say, I know it's not that big, and they couldn't want that much per month. What's going on, Bobby? Then I was going to actually buy a building up here on what they call the little towns here. They have what they call squares, and even your bigger ones in Georgia have it, but they're back off into the smaller, you know, the older districts. But up here they have, it's the square, and that's where this has got. No, I don't need nothing big. And there's actually a beauty shop right, the first building here on the left, that I don't see anybody there anymore. So I thought about checking on that one, because I don't really need nothing for walk-in. I don't care if I sell anything walk-in or anything. I just need a place to store some cards and to be able to do breaks and ship from. Because if you have a brick and mortar shop, you're more able to get from distributors. Like, say for instance Fairfield, I don't know if it's true or not, but if I had a brick and mortar, I could probably buy the Fairfield boxes directly. I used to have an e-cigarette e-juice, where I would make e-juice, and I still got my business license. I just converted over to a different name. But yeah, right up here on the square, I'll show you. It's just a rundown piece of shit building that they wanted. What'd I say, Urban? 20 grand? 10 or 20,000? I think it was 20,000. I thought it was for the whole building, but it's just for one little ass section. So right here up on the right, I'm not gonna pull in there, but that's my whole complex right there. Yeah, I'll pull through. Maybe none of my guys will see me, because every time I try to do something, these guys stop me. All right, so that's one of my ambulances right there that they're working on the heater core. It won't get warm in the back. So Urban, they're actually working on that one. See, I got one ambulance is gone. I got 2 more in the shop. So, oh shit, hang on. He done called me, so I knew they would find me. They always find me. Hang on a second. You fix it?
No.
What do you think?
I've done everything. I called back over and talked with him, and he said, "You've done everything I've told you to do." He said, "I can't tell you anything else without seeing the unit."
Are you? I mean, when you put water into it,
But
is water coming? Is it so? It is coming out.
It ran through. And
What about the thermostat? I mean, are we positive? 100% positive?
I've got the radiator and the engine. All the hoses come together in a unit, and they go to under the dash to put heat up here, and then they divert off with just a.
No, I ain't talking about this. I'm talking about the one in the very back.
I know. And it goes off of that, and it goes down under the cab, and it goes to the box.
Yeah.
When it gets to the box, there's a small pump there. They have to have it to pump it up here.
Yeah.
All right, it's going through that pump hot.
And it's pumping.
It's coming out of that pump hot. It's going through the valve hot. It's going up hot. It's coming down cold.
Now, how can it cool down that quick?
I don't know. I don't know. First thing he asked was I sure I didn't have it on defrost to make the compressor run.
It's always ran fine.
And I told him, I said, no, that's not a problem. I told him, I said, now let me back up and explain again what I done. And you tell me that I possibly take the wrong valve out. And he said, no, not from what you're telling me. He said, I think I can fix it for you without having to replace that whole unit. He said, because it's a
Who is that?
This is up at Custom Works. He says it'll have to be brought up there. And if what I thought we would do, it'll be a couple of weeks before I can do it. And there's really no cold weather in sight. I mean, we can still use the truck. I've been driving it. You just ain't got heat in the back.
See, if I'd have known that,
and I could have took it, and
we should have took it. We could have took it over in December. You know, if we'd known that, and left it.
Well, yeah.
What we're gonna have to do is move everything over to the bariatric truck.
Well, right now you can't even get the door up on it.
Well, we just going to figure that shit. The change come in. I've called them. Yeah, I've called them.
But I tried pulling it up by hand a while ago, and it won't even go up now.
It's locked up then.
It's not. It just sits there and just jumps.
All right, well, that's fine. What we'll do is when we get ready, we're just going to take it up there.
Okay.
Because that was bought brand new. That's not a. That's not. Yeah.
I told him. I said, unfortunately, it was from Peach State. He said, yeah. He said, I get all of them. He said, I understand. And him give me a time to be there, and I'll just sit there all day with it.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'll go up there with you because I mean I want to bullshit with them because we're fitting to spend $80,000 on cardiac monitors.
Okay.
So I can still tell the commissioners that, hey, emergency situation, we got to have a truck. I mean, if we need to replace it, I don't know. I mean, we can probably replace it, I don't know. But, you know, the helicopter services, they're supposed to send a proposal any day now. And once it's sent, that's a done deal.
Decide where you're going to put it?
Yeah, out there at the industrial park.
Okay.
I don't know. We got to get the cardiac monitors. Got to be the first thing. Because the FDA wants them replaced.
Right.
And then we'll just have to work on another truck. I mean, even if we have to put a new unit, can't cost $2,000 or $3,000.
Oh, I wouldn't think so. Yeah.
That's installed, I imagine. Because you
can. The biggest thing on that, because you got to pull all the Freon out of the truck and all that stuff. You know, just that. But
that's fine.
And that's another problem too. See, is where them hoses come into the box up top here. They go in the back side. Well, you can't see around it. You can't get in there.
Look and see if you're working on the 18th.
Okay.
Because that's EMS day at the Capitol. If we had to, we could take it, drop it off, go to the Capitol, come back, pick it up. That's a Tuesday.
Yes, I'm working in Decatur.
Okay.
But if I have to swap it, I can.
Well, I mean, let's just see what you can come up with first.
Okay.
And let's do that.
Because I'm on a 5-day run now. I'm off 3, and then I work 6 days.
So she just took off today, and you're working a double, or she swapped?
Yeah, I took off. But we're leaving Friday.
So y'all swapped though?
Yeah.
Okay.
We swapped. Yeah, Amanda and I swapped.
Okay, that's fine.
She's gonna work Sunday for me.
That's fine. All right. Well, I got to run.
All right, buddy.
We do whatever you got to do.
All right. Thanks.
Hey, y'all drive that 4x side by side too.
I do. I drive around town.
Okay. All right. See you. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. Looks like we got to replace the damn air conditioning unit or a heater unit in the damn ambulance. Got 4 ambulances in hell. That's one of our newest ones. I knew them damn people. I try to hide, but shit, every time somebody sees my truck, it's almost like I'm the county manager or something. All right, so I don't know if you still here, Jaffa, but see that piece of shit right there in front of me? That's the building they wanted to sell me. Now I was actually going to buy it for the whole entire building, but it was only this little old bitty ass side building for 20 grand. I was like, shit, no, you kiss my ass. Then they got a building right here. Now this is the town square. This is where all the business is done. But then they got a building right here. If you can see on the corner, that building right there is vacant. I don't know what they'll want for that one. The shitty one on the side was 20. Now, Jaffa, I'll show you this. This is our hospital. It's the fastest growing hospital. It used to be a small one, but it's the fastest growing hospital in the southern states. Yeah, it's 20 grand for that one. Now, actually, for that little piece of shit. So this hospital here, Jaffa, what we do is we are one of the only hospitals now that does in-house dialysis on ventilators. So we have ventilator patients flying in from all over the United States, mainly from South Florida, is where all of the events go. So we bought I say we, but it's the hospital authority. This is all new. This was all new. This over here side's new. This red part was the original hospital. That's how small it was at one time. Yeah, but we do it. It's specialized. We only do it on ventilator patients. Plus we have it's more like a swing bed for vents, and so we get them, Bobby. We get them down there from Punta Gorda, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. We actually have 3 more hospitals. This one, we've got one on the other side of Georgia and one sort of up north. And see, all this is just non-stop construction. So this hospital, I tell you, this hospital has about 19 million just in reserve to do whatever they want with. So me and the hospital, hey, what's up, Gorilla? Me and the hospital CEO, she's actually from Boston, and we don't never hardly see eye to eye every day, but she's good. Like I was talking about the cardiac monitors, those things are $25,000 a piece, and so I have to figure out if I'm gonna buy. I need to buy 3 of them. So that's 75 plus all the other bells and whistles is 80 grand. I can go to her and say, hey, I need some cardiac monitors. She'll buy them all, but then she puts me. I kind of have to do. I have to do what she says. Joff, I run all the emergency service in this county. That's why I told you the other day we're called ditch doctors, because hell, we don't have to call for orders for like physician orders. So if somebody needs a chest tube as a paramedic in Georgia, we'll go out there and put the chest tube in the ditch if we have to. We have what we call standing orders, and we have some of the most progressive standing orders that you can get. We actually we very seldom do IVs anymore. We always do interosseous through the leg. I can't hardly pronounce that word, but it's an IO gun. So it's the drill that you drill in the leg. We're the only county that checks troponin in the field for heart attacks. 12 leads. We do 12 leads. We do everything. Now we're actually putting in a helicopter service. Not us, but we're partnering with one, and so we're trying to grow. We're the only we're the only county-based ambulance service left around. Everybody else is Joff, I can get you a damn job as an MD. We actually have Spanish-speaking people here, but we they hire damn near every one of the nurses are now nurse practitioners. They hire PAs, nurse practitioners, physicians, you name it. But now, I don't think you're gonna come to a big ass town, because, like I say, this whole population's about 7,500, but the one south of me where I was just at, that's about 35,000. Then there's one to my southwest that I go through where I buy my Fairfield cards to. That's about 10,000 roughly. So in our whole entire population, and plus, Jaffa, what I do mainly, I'm the administrative director for the emergency services. But I also do the community paramedicine program. I don't know if you guys heard of that, where we take a nurse practitioner and a paramedic, and we go out to people's houses. We do the old-fashioned house calls with the doctor bag. We do telemedicine from this vehicle here. I've got telemedicine. I've got telemetry, you name it. Hell, this truck here with all my equipment probably costs more than somebody's house, to be honest. Telemedicine was just about 30,000 alone. All right, so here's where we're gonna put the helicopter service. I actually flew it yesterday. That's a movie studio right there. They make movies right there in that big building there. So I think I told you guys this. That's Birdsong Peanut Company, which is the largest peanut producer, I wouldn't say in the world, but I know in at least from west. They're based out of Texas, but they're actually going to build the helicopter service for us, or the building also. Right out here in this big lot's where we're going to put the helicopter service. If they commit and sign the proposal and all, which should be due today or tomorrow or anything, something like that. Now that company right there on the right is a chemical company. So we've got like probably the damn world's deadliest chemicals all out here. This is the industrial park. You got that one, then you got another one over here. Right there's another one. So, and then we have, this is what's weird, is, you know, we're putting in a lot of solar farms. I don't know if you guys, Jaffa, if you got solar farms down there, but they're putting in a lot of solar farms, and who would have thought that in South Georgia, you would get a lot of olive trees. So they're making an olive tree farm, which is going to be a monster of a farm. Ha, yeah. Jaffa making damn adult movies. I don't know what kind of damn hangar that is in front of me. Yeah, they're actually, and it's pretty neat. I had to drive you guys out there one day because they've already started construction on the buildings, but the trees are up. They've already got the trees planted, and then the solar farms. What the solar farms are is they'll take. I don't know. They'll take the one that I passed earlier was like 1,000 acres. They'll take just these vast farming fields, contract with these solar companies, which is basically power companies, and they'll put these solar panels, as many solar panels as they can on these damn on that acreage, and they pay them. I don't know. They pay them a couple $100,000 a year just to rent their land. So. I know my mom's not gonna let us do that. And I would, because, you know, that was Daddy's land. But if you did, hell, I wouldn't have to work, to be honest with you. They pay so much. But Jaffa, take some tests. I can get you up here into Georgia for sure. I think they pay. This is now. I can't. Don't quote me, because I'm not really affiliated with the hospital other than the authority. but I know they pay their PAs and physicians about 100 to 150,000 a year. I think the doctors get about 200,000 a year. That's US dollars. Well, you can make about 150 grand plus, especially working in our ER, which the ER I think is a seven room ER. I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 or 7 room, I guess bed you call it. Each one's got its own room. ER, and the PAs do the same thing. I mean, they work the ER by themselves. We have one doctor that'll work at they'll work at I think Thursday night. He's my medical director actually. So that's my building on the left, that big 2-story building. That's all our emergency services. Then the fire department's right here on the left. But that's just my whole office is upstairs basically, that whole thing. I try not to go to it anymore because I get bored being in locked up, cooped up. This is a small town called Colquitt. Now look right there, that's the Georgia State Patrol right there now. He's probably out trying to get somebody or actually eating. Nah, he ain't even in his car, so he's eating over here. See, we got the State Patrol base, so we got the biggest law enforcement base here. And it's weird because it's so small. It's just a small, see how the hurricane's still damaged from the hurricane? It really tore us up. But Jaffa, I'll send you all the information. I'll email you and show you. You know, I actually need to take Spanish because we are getting our population's growing. Down south, the city, I guess they're all cities, but we call this one a town because it's small. That's the largest Ford dealership. They actually have outsold in this little town here. They've actually outsold Miami, Tallahassee, Valdosta, Dothan, Albany, and a couple of them in Atlanta, which is amazing. But anyway, that's a Mexican restaurant right there on the left called Laredo Grill. Yeah, we have Carl's Jr. is on the West Coast. We have the East Coast, which is Hardee's. They're basically brother and sister. In fact, if you guys stick around, I'm fitting to head to this other town. So I go from town to town there pretty much every day. We run mutual aid calls to all these places. So I'm heading to this other one today. Jaffa, we have before they actually started using PAs and nurse practitioners, we used to have doctor groups coming out. We had a lot of Spanish-speaking doctors. In fact, one of the ones I really liked was named Dr. Mahindru, and this was when I was actually riding on the ambulance. He called me over one day and said, "Hey, come here," and he only worked the weekends. So I would go up there and he said, all right, watch this. I want you to do this. And he gave me a damn staple gun, and it was to staple somebody's head up. And I was like, man, you got to be crazy. He said, look, I'm teaching you right now. Put it right here and click. And it looked just like a damn staple gun you buy at Home Depot, but it was plastic. It was disposable. He was the coolest guy. I don't know where he went. What's going on, Spidey? But he was as cool as he could be. But man, I tell you, all this area here, we have a lot of Spanish. Most of them live here, but a lot of them come in from Texas and Florida when the Down south is where the biggest tomatoes are grown. So a lot of them work there. Then a lot of them just work with our farmers around here. But yeah, Jaffa, I've got to talk to the CEO here shortly, and I'll pass that along. I'll just see what she's got, because she's always hiring. Hell, you could just come up on the weekends, or hell, do a week at a time. Bill boxes. I done bought all mine up. Jaffa, see, that's the only thing though. Until you got your MD license, but you was able to do as a PA, you wouldn't be a help man. You'd be actually the only one in the damn ER treating the patients. Up here in the emergency room in this area, all they believe in is PAs and nurse practitioners running the emergency room. The physicians basically stay on the floor, stay on the med surge, and they stay in their offices. In fact, we're fixing to build a big rural urgent care center. But yeah, I'm fitting to go to my next Fairfield hole and see if there's any boxes here. What's going on, Greta? I guess Urban fell asleep. Yeah, it's pretty much, I mean, it's like I say, it's one of the busiest emergency rooms, just because the way the hospital's advancing, all the other counties come around. They come to this ER. You're not going to see no more than 20 or 30 patients in a 24-hour period, maybe. But when you see them, they're carrying their arm in, or their legs back behind their head. It's all crazy. New Zealand's in the house. We got a buddy named NZ Cards that live over there, or NZ Brakes, ain't it? Yeah. See, all this is farmland. That's predominantly what this area is farmland. But we do have, like I said, we do have the Taurus, the big Taurus plant that builds handguns. Got a couple of carpet manufacturers. But yeah, it looks like the weather's going to be moving in. It's going to be badass weather. That's the only bad thing, Jaffa, about living here. And Urban will tell you, because every time I talk to him, we either got a damn tornado coming this way, we got a hurricane coming this way. I don't think, hell, I'm pretty sure we got earthquakes, but we are, we're basically the tornado and hurricane alley, where they get a shitload of hurricanes up there in the Midwest. I mean, tornadoes. We get all hurricanes, but we're expecting to get about 5 to 6 inches of rain Thursday. Probably going to start tomorrow night. That's called Colquitt, Jaffa. That's Colquitt. That's the one I'm going to is Donaldsonville, and I was just in Bainbridge. Now there's a big trauma center, which is called Archbold, and that's in Thomasville. But we always go across the state lines to Alabama, which is Southeast Health now. They changed it to. Within an hour's drive of us, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 trauma centers. But we still use the helicopter and fly them out. Yeah, we transport a lot to Atlanta. We're probably about 3, depending on how fast you drive, 3 to 3.5, something like that. We're closer to Florida's capital, which is Tallahassee. That's only like 30 or 40, probably 35 miles from us. Yeah, I used to go to the Braves, but my son got a little older, and I hadn't had time to go up. But I usually go up there to the Atlanta United soccer game is what we usually watch. Jacksonville Jaguars is probably about 3.5 hours east of us. Then we have the Atlanta Braves, the Atlanta United, and I guess the Hawks are still playing. I don't keep up with much basketball. Then Columbus is about an hour and a half from us. Yeah, Georgia Tech, it's all up there. Georgia Tech is right down from the old stadium, the old Turner Field, and the new stadium. I think it's behind Georgia Tech. But Florida State University, they're actually the closest to us. They're only like 35, 40 miles. Bobby, I'm going to the third town, but this one here usually stays stocked on Fairfield. I'm gonna go buy a Fairfield box today. I don't have but like 35 of them. No, now Colquitt County, that's different. Colquitt County, we're actually Miller County. Colquitt County is Moultrie. Now that's a good place. That's still within our region. That's they have one called Colquitt Regional Medical Center. That's in look for Moultrie. They get confused with being Miller County, but they're actually Colquitt County, and we're confused by being Colquitt County, but we're Miller County, with the city is named Colquitt. Predominantly Medicare. I think it's Medicare comes in first, Medicaid maybe, or private insurance maybe second as far as payer mix. Right now, let's see, Joff, I'll tell you, right now we've got Reardon, Clifford, Justice, Reardon, Clifford, Swafford. We have about 5 or 6 doctors and probably about 12 nurse practitioners and probably about 5 physician assistants. Then you can look up Albany in Dougherty County. That's where Phoebe Putney is, and Phoebe North. They got 2 hospitals up there. So within my driving distance of say an hour, I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11 hospitals within, I'd say, 45-minute drive. Oh yeah. We've got a ton of RNs. We're just short on paramedics. In fact, the whole state of Georgia and actually the United States is short on paramedics. So there we go. That's our ambulance run right here going out.
Need you en route to Calhoun Nursing Home in reference to a trans. With EMS, en route to Calhoun Nursing Home in reference to a transport. Wait for 621 for further.
That's all day, every day. That's a hospital right there on the right too. But I can tell you, Jaffa, anywhere in Georgia would is probably needing PAs, physicians, you name it, they're needing it. This town got devastated by the hurricane. I'd say it's probably 90% back. In fact, you can see some of the hurricane damage right up on this building right in front of me. The roof still flipped over. I don't know if insurance, maybe just somebody can't afford to fix it, but see how it just flipped that roof completely off. Half the.
Hey, just to let you know, for Philip call you. Calhoun just called for us to come down and get a patient at the toes that's bleeding from a gut. I told him we got a truck out of the can. It's gonna be a while before we get there.
That's fine.
I want to call Calhoun.
That's fine.
So just letting you know, for Philip call you.
Yeah. Did you tell them if they don't call, it'll be about 2 hours?
I told dispatch. I tell them dispatch.
Okay. I'll call Calhoun and let them. You didn't call Calhoun though?
Hey, just go to one.
All right, I'll call them.
All right.
All right. All right, so this is one of the this is the Walgreens that I come at. I don't think many people shop for baseball cards in here. I can't take you guys in because the building a loose connection. So let me run in there and I'll tell you if I score or not. Hang on, I gotta type this in. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run in here and see if there's anything in here I can find. All right, let's see what we got. See, so Jaffa at Walgreens. Let me see. So at Walgreens, I picked up that. I don't even know who the card is. Some Scott Schiebler is actually in there. And then that. So they had, hang on. Go ahead.
Where you at?
I'm over here in Donaldsonville heading back.
Where you headed for lunch?
There ain't many spots for lunch. Where the hell you think I'm gonna head?
I was thinking about heading Chick-fil-A.
What time you want to go? These folks always want to eat Chick-fil-A. Hell, I had Chick-fil-A for breakfast. Damn it. Now I got to eat Chick-fil-A again. That's my, he's, did he call me? I didn't hear him. Hang on, let me get him again. Cody. Give me about 10 minutes and I'll be back in town. Jaffa, that's the best damn chicken in the world. I don't care what nobody says. If you eat a chicken, yeah, don't go on Sunday because they closed. But go get you a chicken sandwich from there, and I promise you, you'll eat there. Only reason I eat there a lot is once you get to be, they got levels like on their app. They got there's 3 levels. I think one's just basic, then silver, and then red. I've got to get red before August. And you're supposed to get some like discounts and shit like that, but I eat there all the time. In fact, here you go. See, this is what I had this morning. Chick-fil-A. I always eat Chick-fil-A. But now that means I got to get in the truck with him and drive all the way 20 miles because the closest one's 20 miles. But see, to us down south, shit, driving 20 minutes, that ain't nothing. We drive all the time. But if he ain't responded back to me, then he's on the drone team with me, basically. It is. You know, and I didn't know this, but they said the reason it's so good is they actually take their chicken and let it soak in that pickle juice for so many days, and then they use it. It's off the chain, I ain't lying. It's almost like crack. I guarantee you I'm further than 20 minutes from Lakeland. I'm probably, from you, Bobby, I am probably 4, maybe 4.5 hours, 3 and somewhere in that area. In fact, I got to go to Atlanta here on the 18th to the Capitol. I got to go to the Capitol. Speak with legislators. What's going on, Miss Williams? I hadn't seen you in a while. I hadn't been able to catch you live. I saw you posted a video. Let's see. I think it was like 7 a.m. for me or something. Yeah, I think pretty much a lot of folks been busy. I think yours was it a hair? You were doing a hairstyle video or something just recently, the one I saw. I've been trying to get mine to come out about 8 a.m. Seems like I get the earlier I get, the more views I end up getting on the video. But yeah, I got to go meet this old. Hell, it's my channel. I got to go meet this old asshole and go to Chick-fil-A now, I imagine. That's one good thing, Joffa, about being up here. You get to eat at Chick-fil-A. We don't have any In-N-Outs. I don't even know where the closest In-N-Out is. Pretty much what we have in this area, we have Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. They're putting in a Popeyes to try to compete with Chick-fil-A, but that's gonna fail miserably. But anyway, we got Popeyes, Hardee's, no Jack in the Box. No, we do have an Arby's, but not here in this area. I have to go to Florida, which is 35-40 miles for me to get to Arby's. Subway, we've probably got 100 Subways within 40 minutes. No Jack in the Box. We got quite a few barbecue restaurants. You know, your Olive Gardens, your main chains, sit-down chains. We have those in the area. None of that West Coast stuff, though. Arby's is pretty good. Now, Crystal, you know, and what gets me is I heard Crystal is either dead or they're filing for bankruptcy, and that kind of irritates me because Crystal's off the chain too. Hey, Cody, are you still on your radio? That's what I hate the most, when somebody calls you on the radio. Now this is a private, this is not the ones that you heard earlier. This is a private side of it that nobody can hear but me and him, or me and whoever I talk to. But I'm gonna call and cuss his ass out. I hate when somebody calls me in a rush and then don't want to answer the damn phone. Hang on. I've got 5 damn phones in this damn truck that I can call from. I'm trying to stream on one, call on one, watch YouTube on one. I got more damn internet connections in this truck than probably half of y'all got. Just in this damn truck alone, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wireless connections. I ain't got time for you. Don't you never. All right, I'm done. Anyway, so yeah, we've got, it's a little inconvenience, but just to drive, I just have to drive a little further. I mean, I can't just walk to something. Tell you what I can do though, I can walk to my mailbox in my boxer shorts and take a piss if I want to. I bet you can't do that in the city. Cody.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna call you 3 times, and I'd have been answering, talking to you on the radio, and you won't answer.
What do you want?
Are you going to Chick-fil-A or not?
Yeah, I've got the Home Depot card. I'm fixing to go.
Wait, wait on me. I'm right here at Sisters.
Okay, I'll meet you.
All right. Where you? Hey, where are you? I'll pull up to your office.
No, I'm at the commissioner's. I'll just meet you at that EMS.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
All right.
See, that son of a bitch was gonna leave without me. I know how he's gonna be. All right, what was that, Jaffa? I didn't see that. Yeah, but that's true though. Nah, he ain't gonna eat no damn pepper. This guy right here won't. I tell him he's got too much sugar in his tank. In fact, my damn Chihuahua eats more hot peppers than he'll probably ever eat. Not here, it's not, Jaffa. You can get a damn house for about $500 a month. You can damn your groceries, you get gas is like $2 a gallon. Well, about $2.35 a gallon. For what you you know, if it's, let's just say a physician, for what you get paid, no. Yeah, but see, you're probably in the city. See, in the country, we call it the country. Actually, in the rural area, you know, things are not nowhere near expensive. In fact, in Colquitt alone, there's supposed to be another 2-story hotel coming. There's more things coming, but it's just the inconvenience of you having to drive a little bit. You know, you know, but then again, I'll pay $500, $600, $700 for a house and drive 35, 40 miles. And I ain't talking about small houses. I'm talking probably 2,000 square foot. You can probably get for, I don't know, $600, $700. They go for about $100 grand. I mean, you can get on up now. If you go out by the golf course, you're talking 200 grand. So I mean, but right here in town, I mean, my medical director, he lives in one of the biggest houses right there in town, and I mean, it's still, I don't know if his is, I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't say no. I'd say it's relatively cheap. Now, if you go to Tallahassee, Florida, or Albany, Georgia, or Dothan, Alabama, where you got a couple 100,000 people, you're gonna pay a lot more. In fact, I don't live in no monster of a house. I got one that's probably 1,600 square foot, and it was just over 100 grand. And it's pretty bright. It's only a year old. It's like they say though, if you live in a small town, be prepared, because everybody's gonna be in your business. I got to head back. I'm heading back to meet somebody. Oh yeah, if you in California, shit, it costs you just to breathe over there. Hell, y'all can't even have plastic straws, can you? What the hell kind of shit is that? Can't have a plastic straw. I've done some of my best spitball fights with a plastic straw. I know Bobby just didn't say rules are rules. Acting crazy too. Bobby, you know good and damn well if Florida passed a law. Uh-oh, sorry about that, Classic. Hang on. How the hell do I get it? There, now. There, Classic. You should be good. Instead of putting you as a moderator, I put you as a timeout. Talk and sit. Let me know if you can talk, Classic. Hell, he may still be timed out. Hold on. Trying to make a damn moderator as you driving. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if this works. Classic. Put user in timeout. Hide user. Remove report. No, he should be able to talk. Can you talk, Classic? But Bobby, you know good and damn well if Florida put in a damn plastic straw ban, you'd nut up. Hey, Urban. See if you can I don't know if I hid Classic when I was making him a moderator. See if you can unban him if you did. If I did, because I can't on my phone. I'm trying to do it on my phone. It shows I timed him out, but he's a moderator now, so he shouldn't be. And there's nowhere to take him out of timeout because it says hide user. So put user in timeout. He should be all right. Okay, so anyway, he's got to wait it out then. Damn it, did I hide that sun gun again? No, I hit him this time. Remind me never to touch my damn phone while I'm driving down the damn road. Hang on. Where'd he go? There's Classic right there. Unhide, okay. So now he's unhidden. I feel like, truth be told, now hell, I may stop off and get me some damn ice cream. All right, he's unhidden now. I may stop get some ice cream. Truth be banning everybody's shit. I'm banning everybody from my own damn channel. Yeah, he's a moderator now. All right, so I'm fitting to cut the stream off anyway, so he should be good to go. Just message him and tell him that tell him I was acting like truth and just banning every damn body. All right, let's see if this asshole's here. He ain't even here. I didn't figure he would be. SOB. I ain't even gonna park in my normal spot. Look at this. These people are so damn bad, they can't even take the damn wreath down. I done told them to come get that damn Christmas wreath too, and they won't. Anyway. All right, Urban, I'm gonna leave that up to you to take Classic out. Because he should be good now. That's fine, Charnette. I know how kids are. Shoot, them things drive you crazy. Mine drives me crazy daily. Mr. Hamilton, where are you at? Hey, Robert.
I'll meet you around that. Hey, buddy. Listen, we drove that truck down the road, and it's getting plenty hot back here now to me.
Okay.
Some of the rest of them are. I'm hotter natured than the rest of them.
Well, if
what
it's...
we're going to do is,
if
we
it's,
got a couple of weeks anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to drive it.
That's what I'm saying. If it's blowing hot, it could have been it could still be stopped up from something. Just run the shit out of it.
I did, trust me. I did. I flooded the living daylights out of it. So we're gonna put it in service. We're gonna run it and see.
That's fine. Run it, and like I said, if it don't get hot, then I mean we can just take it and get it fixed.
Right.
All right.
I want to let you know what we're doing.
All right, I'm out here waiting on Cody. I got to go with him.
Okay.
All right, man. All right, man. All right. So anyway, that's that. I don't know what the hell he told me. I had the radio going. I had my damn phone going. So, but anyway, Joff, I'll check on it for you. I'll pass the word along. There you go, Classic. You should be a mod now. Nah, I was being like truth. I saw a damn ice cream sign and went nuts. I thought I saw Dave Justice walking down the street. I can't really see everybody. I need to get on there and see who I've got blue and who I don't. I know all you guys on here, so I need to make sure everybody's blue. While I'm waiting on him, I'm gonna try to log into my YouTube on my tablet. So Urban, when are we going to? Well, I make everybody blue because when somebody doesn't come in that's not blue, then I kind of get suspicious. All right, take care, Jaffa. Wait, hang on.
What did Calhoun say when you called?
I told him it was going to be 2.5 hours, and they said Willie started talking to the nurse, and I said, now if you call Calhoun to do it, let them know we don't have a truck in the county. He said, okay. So that's all I know. They may call us in 2.5 hours. I don't know.
Oh,
But I had.
would have been there when we done with it.
Huh?
They got nurses that didn't treat it.
Yeah. That's also a nursing home. You know how that is.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's that. All right, man. All right. All right. So Jaffa should be a moderator now. Hang on, Classic. You should be one. This is Classic Cars now moderator. Jaffa now moderator. Charnette, let's give her a blue. You're blue. You should be blue too, Charnette. Michael's a card addiction. He should be. What the hell is Urban blue for? All right, so everybody in here should be blue now. Now I'm fitting to go get me a damn Chick-fil-A if this ass will hurry up and come on. Anyway, Jaffa, check and see if you can get those Fairfields down there. If not, I'll send you one. In fact, I got one the other day with Baby Yaz in it, right on the damn cover. I couldn't believe somebody didn't snag that before I did. And got it here in this little town, to be honest with you. All right, he's here, so I'm fitting to go. I'll catch you guys later.